Oh,
Mhm.
hey, good call. Thank you. Okay, so it says, to the degree we're not living our dreams, our comfort zone has more control of us than we have over ourselves. So, um, oh, my mouse is being wonky. Hold on. Okay. Any thoughts around that? 'Cause that hit me in the heart a little bit, like thinking about where I'm living in my comfort zone rather than outside of it, and what or where I'm holding myself back.
Yeah, I love that quote. I think that we definitely live in our comfort zone more often than we think we do because it's comfortable, even if it's not where we want to be,
Mhm.
and it's known. I think that's the big thing, that stepping into the unknown is the challenge. Um, Even sometimes stepping into the known can be a challenge, depending on where you are emotionally, or your thought process, like we were talking about in the last um, mastermind in the bonus hour. Um, and I think that acknowledging yourself every time you step out of your comfort zone, celebrating every time you step out of your comfort zone. Like Regina was saying, she took the 10 minutes to plant the plant. Celebrating that, focusing on that is going to help you to step out of your comfort zone more often and step out more easily.
Yeah. I agree. And I just posted something not too long ago about oh gosh, it was something along the lines about like how most people will oh gosh, how did it go? Basically, like most people will stay in the uncomfortable, unknown versus step out into, or stay in the comfortable known versus step out into the known where like the possibilities exist, right? And like, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It just made me think about like my own life. So yeah. Anyone else have any thoughts?
I was just journaling a little bit on this morning, not exactly that, but I'm like, I've been doing the same thing over and over. I mean, I feel like, what is that guy? Sisyphus who pushing the stone up the mountain and it keeps rolling back down, you know? And it's like, I wrote down, what do I have to lose? Do I worry about friendships? Do I worry about just go for it? And it's like, but getting beyond that fear of that unknown is like, that's where I want to go. Just punch it out and go for it, because I've been doing the same thing over and over. So let's just do it different.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Well, we're at 10 after, so I will see you back at 10 2. Okay, build. Okay. Um, what are you building right now in your life to live on purpose and with purpose? Whether it's life or business, I guess, really either or.
Well, I think that's a catch, right? When we build in our life, we are building in our business because we are our businesses.
Yeah.
That's why we're entrepreneurs, and we took that plunge and made the decision to, decide things for ourselves. And when we build ourselves in our lives, that is building our business because it starts with us. Our energy starts with us. And for me, I am intentionally building the OPWP YouTube channel so that more people know about all of us, more people know what's here, and that we're able to easily share these masterminds publicly with when someone needs to focus on how they're living their life. you'll have a mastermind that we can share with them to say, you need to come into Nicole's hours and Sparkle's hours and tap into the goodness that she brings to the Live on Purpose with Purpose hours. And then, then they can learn more about it by us recommending specific MC hours to go to, what they need in their life and how it can be supportive for what they need in their life or their business, to really get them connected to the right spaces. So that helps me in life because it showcases all of you and it helps build the community, and it gives me purpose to know where I'm focusing in this month and building for the whole community.
Love that. Love that. Love that. How is the YouTube going anyways? Like,
It's
are you
good.
like, yeah?
We have playlists in there. So all of your videos will be in the Live on Purpose playlist. All of Foxy's are on the Fearless on Purpose playlist. So you can share your own playlist. You can share a specific topics playlist so that anyone that needs that area in their life to focus on, you can send them the playlist and they can choose from all of the masterminds in that category.
Okay.
Or you can go, so anyone that's watching, make sure you're going to subscribe to the channel because that's where all of these are being housed now, starting in building August. So go subscribe to the YouTube channel and check out the playlist and see what area you want to check out this week.
Is it On Purpose with Purpose on YouTube?
Yes.
I wasn't sure if it was Living on Purpose or, whatever on purpose.
Yes.
Make sure.
On Purpose with Purpose. You got it. We got
Got
one
it.
magic minute. Anyone else want to talk about what you're building in your life?
I'm building balance. I'm
Mhm.
building, making sure I take that time for myself as well as my business things, because last week I got overwhelmed with all the stuff I was doing for my business, but I wasn't doing for myself. So getting back into that balance.
Yeah, super important to balance life and business and all areas. All right, we're at the top of the hour. Is everyone staying?
I've got to
Thank you. All right. 4 minutes to mastermind. Anybody got anything on their mind? Or
Nicole,
yes,
Sparkles.
yes.
Hi, I would love to hear, because there's 4 minutes, why did you choose to live on purpose? Why was that on your heart to choose as your focus for your time?
Yeah, so I mean, looking back like 14-ish years ago, like my life could have been taken from me so freaking fast. And so and like that is a time in my life that completely changed me. And from that moment up until I would say a year to 2 years ago, like I wasn't truly living, and I don't think that I truly understood like the impact that that moment could have had on my life, but also that it did have on my life. Physically changed me. I don't know what are you asking?
So you said that 14 years ago, it changed you. So for anyone that doesn't know what that means, how did you change 14 years ago?
Physically, mentally, emotionally, all of the ways. So 14 years ago, I was in a motorcycle accident with my dad, and my body ended up with a spinal cord injury, which left it paralyzed from like the neck down. And so realizing in that in that moment that my life could have been taken from me. And then yeah, like I said, like up until 1 to 2 years ago, I wasn't really living, and now I'm just in a place in my life where truly like 0 F's are given, and I just live from a place of joy and a love for life. And I don't know, just knowing that like being who I am and living fully in that is really the most important thing at the end of the day. And that's how I can make the biggest impact, and letting other people know and be comfortable with who they are and showing up to be seen in themselves. So, yeah.
Yeah, right. Like hearing, knowing that story, your story in your life experience, because that's where, you know, how we get to where we are today was our life experiences up until now, right? So
Yeah.
being able to know that in a moment your life could have been taken,
Yeah.
like to know that living for today. I love what you said, live for you're living for love for life, right?
Yeah.
Knowing that things changed in a moment, it helps you keep in perspective on a daily basis, like life is a gift,
Yeah.
and that we must live our daily purpose with intention,
Yeah.
because you don't know.
Yeah. And like adding to that, like if you feel like you don't know what your purpose is, because I've felt that for so many years, and not up until probably 6 months ago to a year should I really feel like that started coming to the surface, right? Just figuring my shit out. And I've had to do several other things that I hated that didn't serve me to figure out and to get to where I am now. So just
I
keep
know
going.
we're over time, but I'm just curious because you said that you were paralyzed from the neck down, and I can see you moving your arms. So I was just wondering, you know, how much movement were you able to get back?
Yeah. So initially, like right out of the hospital, I didn't have much movement in my arms. Like I wasn't able to feed myself or brush my teeth or do any of those sorts of things. But over time, that eventually the strength built up, and here we are. I actually wasn't even supposed to breathe again on my own. So like I think holding on to those things, knowing that I wasn't supposed to, according to doctors and the books and whatever, like that wasn't supposed to be a thing. I think holding on to that like keeps giving me the hope to keep like keeps my vision alive to like keep recovering and keep going and all the things. So yeah. All right. We're at 12:12.
There we
What's
go.
going on here?
12:12. I love it. Thank you so much for sharing that with us, Nicole.
Yeah.
And the inspiration to go forward and live our lives during this time.
Yeah, for sure. I'm totally a better writer than I am a speaker, so it's probably like, but it's all good.